Hey guys, it's your girl Tyra, and we are back at it again with another episode. Before we get started into this episode, I just wanted to check in with you guys and, ask you guys how you guys are doing. You can leave a comment below. How has this past week been for y'all? What have y'all learned about yourselves this week? Just a few questions before we get started, but for today's episode, I'm going to be touching on the topic of the quote that hurt people hurt people. I feel like hurt people can hurt people, but I also believe that hurt people can heal and help people. I know that, everybody has experienced hurt in their life, like whatever the situation may be, whoever the person was, whatever the case may be. But I do not think that your hurt is a reason or some kind of validation for yourself why you are hurting the next person. Just because you got hurt, of course, okay, I'm not saying you can't be mad, you can't be angry. Of course, you can feel all the emotions because somebody just hurt you and obviously you didn't deserve that. But that does not mean you go and hurt the next person. This is some trauma that you need to heal from and deal with before you put yourself in another situation with somebody else, because that other person does not deserve it. That other person is full of love. That other person is willing to be by your side. And I think that a lot of people carry their baggage from previous situations onto the new situations. And if you are a person who does that, you need to go heal. You need to stop putting yourself in new situations with new people, whether it be a friend, whether it be an actual like boyfriend or girlfriend, or even a family member, whomever it is. It does not matter. The way that I think about it is that, we were all put on this earth with a heart. And when we think about a heart, we never think about hate. A heart is always associated with love, and nobody was just brought to this world a baby full of hate. You are not the devil. You are not the devil. And even the devil himself was literally an angel beforehand, which is super crazy to think. And that's why, you always need to be careful of your surroundings, because sometimes when you think you know people, you don't really know them, because nowadays people are so good at manipulating people and just having a mask over their, face, and just living the second life that you literally don't know anything about is so crazy. But anyway, like I was saying, I do not believe that any of us were just brought on this earth to, hate or to hurt. And I think that everybody's capable of love because, we all have a heart. Now, it's what you decide to do with your heart, because everybody has one, but that doesn't mean you're going to go and do good. Sometimes we want revenge. But there's different ways to get revenge, and there are positive ways to get revenge, even though revenge is such a negative, word. Positive revenge could be something like, bettering yourself. After you get hurt, instead of going to that person and, like cussing them out and calling them all these names, let go and let God. Let go and let God. I absolutely love that saying, because I believe that, sometimes situations that we are in, no matter what we try and do, like, we cannot dig ourselves up from the mud. Like, we need God right by our side. We need to let the situation go to God. So that's why it's very important, to give your situations to God and to not look back, because God got it handled. Believe that God got your situation handled. Another way that you could get positive revenge is not only by bettering yourself, but also, healing. Because I feel like every time somebody gets hurt, they don't go through the healing process. They just jump into something else and try to forget about it, but unconsciously is still, in your mind. And that's why healing is so important, because you're able to sit with what happened and say, it is what it is, it happened, and I'm not going to let it happen again. You sit with your emotions, you let everything flow, and you just feel everything through. Healing is so important, and it can take forever. It can take a lifetime, but that's okay. Even if you didn't necessarily put yourself in that situation, you can still, sit with yourself and think, like, what could I have done differently? So, you don't ever get in a situation like that again, and you don't ever feel that kind of hurt again, because, we don't deserve to get hurt. But hurt is a part of, growth. We don't want to be the same person forever. Like, we obviously want to evolve. None of us are perfect, but there's always opportunity to do better for yourself. And I know it's such a hard concept to grasp, because you know, like I said, we aren't perfect people. So obviously, when somebody does something bad to us and we know we didn't deserve it, we know that we came in the situation with pure intentions, genuine intentions, and we were never thinking about crossing any line of boundaries or anything like that. But have y'all ever heard the quote, kill them with kindness? When I tell you, doing that works wonders. Like, let's think about Jesus and everybody that betrayed him, and he still died on the cross for our sins. Like, bro, we are not worthy. We are not even worthy to be here because of all of our sins, but he decided to forgive us. So, forgive the situation. Forgive the hurt that happened to you and never let it happen again. Move on. You know, we only have one life to live. All of us are going to end up dying. So, you sitting here pondering on the same situation, on the same hurt, is not going to like help you at the end of the day. And I'm telling you guys, killing people with kindness, I've done that so many times, and it actually irritates the hell out of them, which is very crazy to think because, like, I'm being kind to you, but they don't like to see that. They don't like to see that. They just put you through something, they just put you through hell, and you're over here being, you know, mature about the situation, being kind, and that literally gets under their skin, which is so ironic because, you know, you're not saying or doing anything bad to them. So this stigma and this common saying and thinking that hurt people, you know, that's true. Hurt people do hurt people on a daily basis. But also you can grow out of that mindset and you can be a hurt person who takes that situation, heals from it, grows from it, learns from it, and then you start helping people and you start healing people. And when I say healing, I don't necessarily mean like spiritual heal or like you're God, because obviously we only have one God. You're not God. You're a human. But I just believe that coming out of place of hurt and a situation that you've experienced, why would you want to put somebody else through that? Like, you've seen how traumatizing, and you know, some people even get depression. Like, why would you want to put somebody else through that? It just does not make sense to me. I've been hurt on multiple occasions, and that does not mean I stop being the kind-hearted person that I am, the genuine person that I am, the passionate person that I am to help people. No. If you hurt me, obviously there's something wrong with you. The hurt that you caused me is a reflection of yourself, and you need to go do some self-healing. God got you handled. So then I am going to move on and help others that I cross paths with. And I'm going to, you know, be there for them. I am not going to carry on that baggage from what another person or a situation caused my emotions to be, because we are more than our emotions. We need to grow up and stop letting our emotions control us. Lately, I've just been thinking about the concept that we only have one life to live. Like, why would I waste my time letting another person have control over me because of what they did to me and carry it on to somebody else? That's not making me the better person. Like, I'm just only turning into a reflection of them. And why in the world would I want to do that? So, you know, that's just something to think about. I'm sorry if I sounded harsh during this. I just hate seeing anybody, you know, like, waste their time stuck in a situation. Like, I know it's hard, but at least acknowledge the fact you are a hurt person. You need to stop and stop it. Like, it's one thing to acknowledge the fact that you're hurt, but if you're going to still continue on with whatever you've been doing to past people in your life, acknowledging it doesn't even matter at that point. I don't know, this topic really resonates with me because I just think that hurt people can also heal people at the end of the day. This is it for this episode, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to share this with your friends and family or just anyone you think needs to hear it. And like I always say, Tyra's signing out. Bye, guys.